Have you ever had moments like this? For example, every time you argue, the other person just says one harsh sentence and your tears immediately well up in your eyes. It's not that you're scared, nor are you trying to act pitiful. You're just desperately trying to control your emotions, trying hard to suppress that part of yourself that wants to explain, to express, but fears saying the wrong thing. You're clearly trying to keep your distance, choosing every word carefully with sincerity, but the other person only sees your tears, never stepping into your heart. You're not illogical, you just feel too deeply. You're not fragile, afraid of losing. You've just hidden all the emotions that need to burst out for far too long. Sometimes when you break down, it's not even because you're sad, but because someone's sudden kindness, like the last straw, lightly touches you and crushes the facade you've been holding up all day. Do you also hate this side of yourself more and more? Every time there's a dispute, you just want to clarify things, but before you finish speaking, the tears fall first. You clearly did nothing wrong, yet in others' eyes, you become the most emotional, the most vulnerable person. Then, alone late at night, you replay everything, revisiting every word you said, every glance, every pause, not sparing yourself. This has never been a sickness, nor is there something wrong with you. You're just too sensitive, too sincere, caring too much about every word others say, trying so hard to be understood, yet afraid that one wrong word might push a relationship further away. You're not lacking in spirit, you're just too kind. Since childhood, you've been an independent, sensible child. When family members were angry, you didn't dare talk back. When friends ignored you, you first blamed yourself, wondering if you hadn't done well enough. You rarely lose your temper, not because you don't have one, but because you understand too well that losing control of your emotions can make relationships irreparable. You're not incapable of fighting back. You just can't bear to hurt others. You're not without grievances. You just always consider others first. But this kindness, most people don't see it. They only say you're too sensitive, crying at the slightest thing, never asking how long you endured before the tears came. So why are you like this? The reason might be hidden in your childhood. In psychology, this kind of sensitive temperament is not weakness. You have a highly perceptive heart. It often means you're not overly emotional, but have a strong ability to empathize, to feel deeply. Maybe you grew up in a conditional love environment where only good exam results earned you praise and only perfection earned you the right to be loved. Other children's childhoods were about being spoiled, making noise, crying, and still being comforted. Maybe you grew up in a conditional love environment where only good exam results earned you praise and only perfection earned you the right to be loved. Other children's childhoods were about being spoiled, making noise, crying, and still being comforted. But yours was about being sensible, enduring, being cautious, not daring to disappoint others. You learned early to read the room, got used to pleasing others, and only allowed yourself to relax when others were happy. You don't dare to express your true feelings because you already knew as a child that only by behaving well would you be liked. So when conflicts happen as an adult, your first reaction is never, "Am I right?" but "Am I not good enough?" You want to be a good person so badly that even when you're sad, you don't dare let others see. But you forgot, the person who needs your protection the most is yourself. So what should we do to become better? Step 1. It's not about becoming stronger, but allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Tears are not a sign of weakness. They are an outlet for emotions, your self-rescue after long suppression. Step 2. Learn to pause and ask yourself seriously. Are you maintaining this relationship with effort, or are you just sacrificing yourself? This world is not worth you suppressing your emotions again and again, sacrificing yourself for peace. You can be unhappy. You can say no. You can say, "I don't like this." This is not being capricious or cold. It's learning to set boundaries. Not everyone deserves your repeated bowing and pleasing. You don't need to keep forcing yourself to understand everyone. You just need to start trying to understand yourself. Take care of the part of you that silently suppresses emotions and carries everything alone. Final step. Practice accepting the part of yourself that cries easily and overthinks. Understand that your sensitivity, your delicacy, your emotional overflow are not flaws, but another form of kindness, sincerity, and deep affection. True strength is not becoming indifferent, but living gently while being impervious to harm, finally protecting yourself. So dear friend, from now on, don't apologize for your sensitivity. You've already tried so hard to maintain so many relationships. Now save some energy for yourself. You can cry, but don't forget to comfort your hurt self. True gentleness is not never breaking down, but still being willing to gently hold yourself after every emotional overflow. You don't need to become what others expect. Just slowly grow into an adult who can catch and care for yourself.